My name is Sibongile. I'm 18 years old and I go to the school that's called High School Roda Park, in Roda Park, and I'm in grade 9. I don't know about my biological parents. About my past, I don't know much because I don't ask. So I do things that I love, like athletics, cross country, and tennis.
My name is Mari Goss. I'm a foster mother. I work for Piet van Vieren Primary School. I run a home for abandoned kids. My mom was a foster mom and I've learned actually from her. And then the children came from her. When she passed away, they came to me from her side, and that's how it happened.
It's very nice. I like it a lot here. We sit in our room and we Q-tex each other's nails, do each other's hair. I plait the girls' hair. When they ask me when they go to a concert or something, I do their hair. We help each other, but I used to cook at school, but not at the house.
When Sibongile went to school, there was lots of other children and lots of other teachers there. So they adapted her. She was mostly 4 or 5 black children. There wasn't a lot of black children when Sibongile started school in Piet van Vieren. And she was great in primary school. No problems at all. She didn't make friends very easily. But if she didn't make a friend, it was a long-lasting friend. Boys, she never wanted to get close to any boys. Still up to now, she doesn't like to be too close to boys. But she makes friends very difficult. She's not a child that makes friends easily.
I met my friends last year at Roda Park High School, and I met them there and I was a new child, so it was hard for me to make friends. It was very hard. At first, I used to be with Rosie at break, and then I changed because they were into boys, and I said to Rosie, must stop it, they're gonna get you into trouble.
She's happy in school. According to the teacher, she's a very, very good student and good manners, and she's coping.
My name is Rosie. My surname is Ibuku. I'm in Roda Park High. I know Bongi for 5 years, and she's a nice, pretty girl. She knows the most about fashion. She's kind. She likes sharing with me, going around places with me. She's like always near me, like my friend, best friend. Bongi have a boyfriend. His name is Talani. And she likes him from that she saw him the first time in the school. And then he asked her out and she said, give me time to think. And then after the time, they were jolly.
I came in the school last year by Roda Park last year at the 4th term. And I never actually wanted a boyfriend because I don't feel like having one anymore. But it's nice to be single in any way. Yeah, when I had that boyfriend, I can't say the guy is ugly, I can't say he's nice, but yeah, he asked me out and I had not my first kiss. Yeah, at that school, my first kiss at the stairs, and I'll never forget it. It's the worst nightmare. Yes, I don't want that again, ever. So he has this small eyes, he looks like a China, so I call him Black China. And he says I must stop calling him that. So I said I have to because he has small eyes. So he said he's gonna call me Google me because my eyes are big. Everyone is saying my eyes are big, but I don't believe it. Yeah, that guy. I only dated him in November and December. So this end of December, actually on Christmas Day, I left him.
What makes Bongi different is she doesn't go party. She likes looking after babies for all at my school when she goes to crèche. And when she comes from it, she likes telling my mother, Mom, I saw the prettiest baby ever. And I liked her, I want to take her. And so
She's fine with the kids. They do get arguments, like every home has their arguments, but otherwise you'll see Sibongile dance with the kids in the yard, and they will all sit in a room on the bed and they will listen to music and singing, and do stuff like that. I mean, she platters their hair for them. So she's actually the big sister.
He makes the rain fall. He makes the mountain so high and makes me too. He makes the sun to shine. He makes the rain fall. He makes the mountain so high. He makes me too. He makes the sun to shine. He makes the rain fall. He makes the mountain so high. He makes me
I was found in the park when I was 8 months by a security. They told Auntie Marie that they found me in the park and that she has to look after, and she called me alone and then we sat in a room and then she said, did you know that when you were small you were raped?
The day when I met Sibongile for the first time, it was about 3-4 o'clock in the morning when my telephone rang. That years we didn't have cell phones yet. My house phone rang. My husband got up and he said to me, listen, there's somebody on the telephone. It sounds like the police. They want to speak to you. I got up and I went to the phone. So it was the Child Protection Unit from Johannesburg. And they said they picked up a child at Joburg Park. The child was abused, they said, and not in a very good state. Could we please come to the hospital? So we went to Johannesburg Hospital, and the state that Sibongile was in, I thought she wasn't going to come out there. There was blood all over the child. She was hurt, completely hurt, scared and frightened, and there was drips and everything around the child. She looked terrible. She was hurt, and doctors were very busy with her. They were in and out with her the whole time. So they told us what happened to the child. They said the child was raped by the grandfather and the father and the uncle, and that they were caught, they were locked up, and will I be able to take care of this child? So I said, yes, I will take care of him. She was placed in our care.
I didn't actually understand by when I was 8 or 9 years old, but then they explained to me, if a guy takes you, forced to sleep with you and forced to make you pregnant.
Child rape basically is like rape in any other terms, but it obviously involves a child or a minor. We consider rape whenever there is a penetration of the genital area in the female or in a child past the hymen. Just point to these images for you. We've got a picture of the uterus and compare the size of a child's uterus or an 8-month-old uterus to the uterus of a fully grown female. So you can appreciate the size of the womb in a young child. You can see that there isn't much variation in size and appearance. If we look at an erect male penis, and we look at the size of it and compare it to the size of the womb, you can actually imagine that the vagina leading towards this womb is very small as well, and then you can imagine the type of injuries that can be sustained.
Why would my own family do that? It's not right. I do meet men that make me feel uncomfortable because the way they look at you, some of them, like when you walk with someone, they'll pass you and then they touch maybe your, on your waist, they will touch you. But then I look at them, then I just say, and they just keep on saying baby and what, then I just ignore them, just walk away. The bad things that people say to me is that I'm a very dark person. I need to get something to make me light. So I said, I don't care what you say. It's my body, it's my color. The Lord made me like that. So if you can't accept me like that, then go to hell. They told me when I was 8 or 9 years old that I had HIV. I was scared if I have to tell my best friend, she would hate me. She said she still loves me the way I am, and I have to just accept that I had it. And I'm a better person now.
That time, everybody knew about the word AIDS. And I wanted her to go for that because she had a rash on her body that nobody knew. They gave me liquids and stuff to use for her at the clinic, but it never went away. So I had it tested, and then we found out that she was HIV.
My dreams are, when I'm 28, I wish to have my own business, but a very big business, not like the normal salons. At the bottom, it must be for your hair, doing your hair. At the second floor, must be for manicure and pedicure. At the third floor, must be like for massaging your body. I only want children but not getting married because there's too much divorce in this country. What life has taught me is I must appreciate things that I get, and you need to love yourself for who you are, not for what you was. I look at myself as a survivor, a strong person.